Hello, Ducky. Give me a minute. We're doing pretty good. We're going to get going here shortly. Give me a second. We are almost ready here. All right, welcome to the Bears, then, everybody. Bear here. How you doing today, Ducky? Kenny's here. Evan's here. I'm here. And oops, let me see. 3. So I think that's about it. I think I got everybody there. This one's probably going to keep disconnected. Kenny, you need to fix this.
Right now.
Well, whenever. I just don't want it to keep shutting on. Like when I'm using it, I need it to stay on for the stream. Yeah, and then I got my cousin Kenny back here too. See, he's chilling like a villain. Today's show ain't gonna be like as long as our other ones, but that is all right. I have had a crazy week. Went to get the car fixed up to get it ready for our trip. Found out it needed a ball joint. And that ended up costing $800. It was insane. So it's actually Kenny's car, not mine, but still, it cost us money that we were going to save for our trip. Oh, I need to.
I'm sure Bear caught that, buddy.
All right. And once again, everybody, this was all done by Ducky, not me, that's for sure. I did go through Ducky and just capitalize the names where I could and stuff. I skimmed over all the weeks because there were so many weeks of the football. But let's break into this.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Topics that are going to be scheduled. Evan and I will bounce off of this. We're going to be talking about the full NFL schedule. Next. Yeah. I know. We're going to bounce, so I read, you read.
The new signings.
All right. We're going to be talking about the Aaron Rodgers update.
Yo, I can't wait to talk about the Deshaun Watson update, though, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a messed up one.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
And we got some Bears news.
Patriots news.
And not the Bears then news, but the actual Chicago Bears news. The NBA, we're going to have to struggle through the NBA. Ducky's going to have to give me a heads up on some of this. I did read the playoffs. I think I understand the playoffs, but some of the numbers next to the names I wasn't sure about. So the NBA first play in the games are done here, round 2, and the discussion on how they play in the games work and the effect of the playoffs. And NHL update source, who's leading in each series, and NFL early predictions.
That's going to be a good one.
And I don't know, the Bruins have been doing pretty good. I have a feeling we'll wait.
All right.
Anyways.
Have the Bruins been doing good? I haven't kept up with this NHL in a while, except for when we won the World Series.
The way the Boston News,
a couple years ago,
the way the Boston News described it was that it was like a soap opera, and it went to double overtime last night. And their goalie came out of the net to go around, and I don't know what he was fucking thinking. There's like a Bruin right next to his guy, and he tried to pass it out to his guy. Our guy went behind the net, passed it out front, boom, in the goal.
I remember that.
Dude. This just happened last night.
Oh.
That's what happened last night. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, and Ducky just wants everybody to know he's sorry if this doesn't meet expectations. It's been a very busy week. Let's shut this off for a second. Busy week. Monday he had a concert. Tuesday he got a shot and went out shopping. On Wednesday he had his first football practice, and he did that the day after his shot. So,
the heck?
First practice of the year, and it was also 3 hours long. I hope everybody does enjoy. And he promises that his future sports talks will meet expectations. So, we're going to start here. Week 1. Primetime game is going to be Dallas Spurs, Tampa Bay. That should be a good one. I think we're all looking forward. And you got the 1 o'clock games. Man, there's not too much there I'm looking forward to. The Seahawks and the Colts, I'm looking forward to that one. I'd like to see how the Colts are going to be doing this year. I think a lot of people are going to be watching the Jaguars just for Tim Tebow,
Yeah, I hope the Jaguars do well this season.
Yep.
Because I do like Jacksonville. There are some good people down there.
Patriots got a 4 o'clock game against the Fish. Hopefully we'll squish the Fish. We'll see.
The Dolphins.
Sunday night, prime time, Bears and Rams. Ducky's going to be psyched for that one. And the Rams are not the greatest team, but they're not bad. It's going to be a good test for the Bears to see where they're at.
If it was the Rams when we played them in the Super Bowl, the Pats, then they might have a good chance.
It's not that Rams.
It's not that Rams?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
because they played well against us in the Super Bowl. Like that was good.
Yeah.
That was a football game.
I thought some of the plays were weird. And some of the officiating in that Super Bowl was weird too.
Oh, like
Like
what?
I thought. I have to watch it again. I just remember how I felt when I watched it.
Okay, I understand.
You know, there was I thought there was a lot of holding.
I just thought you'd know it like off the top of your head.
Or at least my experiences. LOL. What'd you say, Ducky? Hold on. I'm missing. Nope. Just your expectations. All right. And Monday night games, all eyes are on Monday night games because it's like a Thursday night. Nobody else plays. You know what I mean?
Well, are they still doing Thursday games?
He says the Rams still have that defense.
I wouldn't doubt it. The Bears do have a great defense.
I don't know. I think their defense is just okay. Even in the Super Bowl, I thought the refs kind of helped keep that game close. You know? But I don't know. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. It's been so long, you know?
For sure. Well, maybe I'm just being a little old school and thinking the Bears have always had great defense since say 1985 Bears with the fridge. Because he was on defense, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and they had impeccable defense back then, so.
And then they'd give him the ball to run once in a while.
Dang, really?
Yep.
I would love to see
because if they only needed 1 yard, I knew if they gave it to him, he was getting 5. So.
Dang.
You know?
He was a legend in Bears community, huh?
Yep. Thursday night prime time, you still got Giants against Washington. And again, all eyes will be on that game, even though, you know, that's just going to be a football game. The Saints and the Panthers.
Wait, what game did you?
Right here.
Oh, the Giants and Washington. Oh, yeah. I agree with you. Well, who do you think is going to win that? I think the Giants will sweep the Washington.
I don't know. If I was to go off of last year, Washington.
Really? Okay.
But I don't know. We're gonna have to see. The Rams have the best defensive end, and they have one of the best corners.
I wouldn't doubt it. Who's their corner?
I have no clue.
Oh, hang on. I'll look it up now. Check out his stats.
Patriots play the Jets in week 2.
Because
They
I
should
do
win
like
that.
the Rams, too. The Rams is a
The
good
Bears
team.
play the Bengals. I think they'll win that. Prime time, Chiefs
Corner
and
or
Ravens.
cornerback?
Corner.
Right.
Same thing.
Oh, all right.
And I think the primetime game on Sunday night will be a good one to watch, the Chiefs and the Ravens. I hope the Chiefs smash the Ravens.
Bell Floyd. Oh, wait, no. Right cornerback is D. Williams. Left cornerback is Jay Ramsey.
Yeah, Washington's good. I don't think they're great. You know what I mean? They can make playoffs good. They're going to lose in the first or second game in the playoffs. But Jalen Ramsey is the Rams corner.
That's his first name, Jalen, huh?
Yeah, Ramsey is pretty good. I know him now that I hear the name, you know. The Bucs and the Falcons, we'll have to see how that goes. Because the Falcons are playing at the Bucs, so, you know.
Well, if they were the Falcons that faced the Pats a couple years ago that we beat that game back, they're not.
They're not. Oh. They suck. They suck. It's just, and most of the time they suck because the team sucks, not Matt Ryan.
Dang.
They all collapse and fall apart around them just like they did in the fucking Super Bowl. Like everybody was like making mistakes. That's how come Matt Ryan got stripped, the holding call. There's just so many bad plays that everybody around him made, you know.
That was such a long time ago. I barely remember that one. I just remember I have family in Atlanta that's been there for 20 years, and they kind of married some. They were here from here and all that, and from Boston. But now that they married into some true Falcons fans, it's like, I love you, cousin, but you know, go Pats. Don't forget where you came from.
Hopefully the Pats are going to have a really good year this year.
Yeah.
Bengals and the Steelers. Where are the Bears? The Bears play the Browns, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to have to see how the Browns...
I hope the Browns do well this season.
They get a lot of flags too, you know, like they're not what's the word I'm looking for? I forget the word I'm looking for, but they don't have it, whatever it was.
Oh.
Disciplined. They're not well disciplined. They make stupid freaking mistakes. They run their routes wrong. They take the wrong side. They take You know, if they're supposed to be in front, they'll be on the back. They're supposed to be in the back of the person, they'll be on the front, you know. Just stupid shit like that. And a lot of holding calls, stupid shit, pass interference calls.
Damn.
Bucks and the Rams.
The Bucks are gonna take that all day.
This will be a good game to watch.
I have a feeling the Bucks will take that all day. Even though I'm still not I don't like Tom Brady anymore. Just
Yeah,
based off of what happened.
Tom
last
Brady's
season.
looking to go undefeated.
Really? Dang.
Yep. Team Hicks will crush the Browns running back. Probably.
Oh.
Probably. This is the week I'm looking forward to. This should have been a primetime game. I don't know if it is. And yes, it is, right here. And the only reason this is a primetime game, it's not because of the fucking Patriots. It's because of the Buccaneers playing the Patriots. You know, I am looking
That's gonna
forward
be
to
a good
this.
game.
I
Yeah.
think by like week 3, Mac's gonna be our quarterback.
I hope.
They've been saying he's been blowing away the coaches and his teammates in training camp. I mean, as of right now, Belichick is saying it's Cam, but you know, Belichick, that's subject to change. He's a liar.
Mm.
All right, Ducky, is there a certain week you'd like to go over here, or I want to save all these, so that way you don't have to type them out, and then every week I should have this. You know what I'm saying? And every week I can put up the thing. But if there's a certain week you would like me to go over or talk about, let me know, because if not, I'm just going to kind of skim through it. Week 5 has a London game, though. Jets and the Falcons. Too bad it wasn't a good team, you know.
Yeah.
Like, why, you know, we don't have very many London games, so why don't they make it like that game a preview of the 2 Super Bowl teams from the year before?
That
So
would be
that way
cool.
we'd be giving them a good treat, and they're seeing our best, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to promote the game, you know. I don't know.
I see what you mean. Why give them 2 shit? That's not even gonna. Yeah, I get you.
I mean, what are you gonna see? Some butt fumbles and some flags.
I
All right,
remember
bro.
that the Patriots game, the butt fumble.
Yeah, the butt fumble was fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, that was.
And I think that was
Oh
real
no, the
pork.
Patriots was the stuck to the helmet one.
Yep.
With the Giants.
Yep.
And you said that dude doesn't even play anymore,
This should
huh?
be an alright game. No, he sucks. He got lucky. He was a one-time trick.
Dang.
Oh. But yeah, the Bears and the Raiders, I think that would be a good game to watch. This year is going to be a good game to watch. And depending on where the Colts are at, it's week 5, the Colts should have their shit together. Most people should be healthy. And usually by week 5, that's when, you know, if you start out shitty, you start to really get your shit together and come together as a team. At least for the Patriots.
For sure.
You know, the Patriots, especially like the last 10 years, we've always started the season out kind of shitty. You know, like there was that one year like KC just came out and wiped the floor with us. And out of like the first 4 games, we lost 3. And then we go to the Super Bowl and win it.
That was in the beginning of the year,
You know?
right? Yeah.
But the Patriots have a lot of years like that. You know what I mean? So if you've got a good coach and good players around you, you're getting to know your team at the beginning, and you should get better as you go on. That's the goal of it, anyways. Buccaneers versus the Eagles. I think the Bucs have one of the easiest schedules this year, don't you guys?
Yeah, for sure.
Like literally, and I don't know. It's almost like they're trying to set it up so Tom Brady has a really good chance of going undefeated and winning the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady, that's what he really wants to do. It's been like a big talk all over the internet about that.
He should have stayed with the Pats then.
Packers and Bears. That should be a decent game for you there.
Oh, yeah.
The Bears start out strong and look bad in the middle of the season. Yeah. Yeah, which that's weird too, but a lot of times, isn't it because of like injuries and stuff? I thought that the Bears had a lot of injuries, you know?
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't remember what the Bears did last season. Were they good last season?
Average.
Oh,
They weren't bad. They weren't great. Yeah, the Buccaneers do have one of the easiest schedules, and it almost feels like the NFL is throwing it together in hopes of, because like it's the NFL, so you have that rule where it's like any given Sunday, or you know what I mean, like any team can win, and that's what's weird about and fluky about football. You know what I mean? But it's like they're trying to go out of their way to say here, you know,
dang.
and the Bears are ranked number 3 in hardest schedules.
I wouldn't doubt it. Who are they
So
playing?
that means, yeah, you have to,
Oh, I just go off.
as we're going, yeah, that's all we got right now.
All right, no doubt.
Last week we went over who they were playing all year. You know what I mean? What I should do is
vaguely remember
I should
that.
take all the slides from the week before. So the week before we have everybody's full schedules, and this week we have it week by week broken down. You know what I mean? So I should probably get it so we could have access to both of those at any given time.
For sure.
I'll
Excuse
work
me
on
one
that. So
second.
once I get back from my field trip, my vacation to Georgia, I'm gonna really start taking this serious. I'm gonna move my room around. I'm gonna set up the other monitor so I can be doing shit. Like I'll get Evan talking a little more, and I can be off to the side doing stuff. And so when we need a slide, I'll just get ready. Take me like 5 seconds, and I can have it on the screen. You know, Seahawks and Steelers, Cowboys and Patriots.
That's going to be an easy game for us.
Could be.
Well, based off of how the Cowboys looked last season, I don't know, man.
I
remember
think if
even-
Mac Jones comes out the way I think he's gonna come out, I think we maybe lose like 4 games this year,
Oh, for sure.
and we make playoffs and have a good chance.
So, what do you think? We're going to go like 12-4?
Something like that. 12-4, 11-5, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't see it being any worse than that,
Oh,
especially if it's man. But see, it's hard to say because of last year. Like, in my eyes, last year they should have pulled Cam, put Jarrett Stidham in, and let him play the rest of the year. And then when he comes to camp this year, see where he's at. You know what I mean? Because, like, quarterbacks get better. You know, well, good quarterbacks. You know, like look at the Bills. His quarterbacks sucked his first year. The second year they come out and they're destroying everybody. So
I have a feeling that the Pats is going to be like last season. We're going to be like 8-8. They're not even like 8-7.
I
They
don't-
won't even make it to the
I don't think
playoffs.
so because Cam can't afford to fuck up now.
Oh,
You know, because I think Mac Jones will take his job. You know,
for sure.
Cowboys defense got really good. Derek Prescott is coming back from an injury. Cowboys star quarterback. Yeah, and he's all right too. He's got a good arm.
Yeah, I remember that last year's Thanksgiving games, the Cowboys versus the Lions. They fucked the Lions up.
Yeah,
Right.
the Cowboys can shine.
Yeah, they can.
I think the reason they fail so much is because of the ownership.
Oh,
That's my opinion.
for sure.
Broncos and Browns. We'll have to see. That could be a good game or it could be boring.
I hope it's a good game. I don't even know how the
Again.
Broncos. I didn't see the Broncos at all last season.
Like I don't even really look forward to these games.
The Jets and the Pats. Yeah, that seems easy.
It's just so boring, you know. Like
Oh,
I don't know. It was, and when Tom Brady was around, it was worth to watch it because it's like you never know what record he was going to break on any given week. Cause he's like been in the fucking league for fucking 2,000 years, you know. He farts, he's setting a record for fucking most farts or something, you know. There's no other quarterback's been out there that long.
Oh,
You just
man.
never know.
That'd be funny if that actually was a record.
Oh,
You get the NFL Hall of Fame for farting.
Week
so many
7's gonna
times
be
on
rough for
field.
you. Look at week 7 for Ducky. He's got to play the
Bears
Bucks.
and the Bucks. Oh, sorry, Bears, you're not winning.
You
I have a
never
feeling the
know.
Bucks are going to beat them.
You never know. Maybe 3 weeks before this, Tom Brady gets his head knocked the fuck off at the Patriots.
Oh,
I doubt
the
that'll
Patriots.
happen,
The Bucks see the Patriots before they go to the Bears.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
See, and here's another thing I think. I think when week 2 and 3 come around for the Bucks, because of Tom Brady and how much influence he has on his teammates, they're going to really be focusing on the Patriots and Bill Belichick. So they just better be careful. Their 2 games leading up to the Patriots and not overlook them because they're preparing for the Patriots and not the team they're supposed to face. That's another thing that could happen here. Probably won't, but it could. The Bears beat the Bucs last season.
Okay.
The Bears, they're not, like I said, they're not great, but they're not bad either.
Yeah.
This game, you never know. This should be a fun game.
Saints and Seahawks. I'd like to see that one.
I call it the Saints and the Seahawks. You know, because like
Aints.
before they lost to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, I thought Richard Sherman was like a piece of shit, just the way he acted and stuff. And but then when he lost to Tom Brady, he went up and shook his hand like he was the only one on his team that handled the loss like an actual fucking man. You know what I mean? So
For sure.
that's when I was like, damn, I gotta have respect. Like he talked all that shit, and he talked a lot of shit, and then he got beat, and he shook his hand like a man. He wasn't out there bitching because
What position is he playing?
corner. He's on the defense.
Okay.
But he wasn't bitching because, like, he was upset thinking they should have run the ball. You know what I mean? But he wasn't like, oh, fuck Brady. It was just because of that bad play. He handled it like a man, which is cool.
That's cool. So what's his name? What was the QB again? I have it on the tip of my tongue for the Seahawks. Yeah.
Russell Wilson
Yeah, Wilson.
for the Seahawks.
Yeah, so he didn't even like go and congratulate Brady.
Not right afterwards. I don't know what happened when like everybody got on the field, but like when Tom Brady took a knee, he stayed down, and Richard Sherman walked right over to him and shook his hand on the field while the cameras were going.
Dang.
It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
One of the better. It's just like Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is an asshole, okay? But after he gets beat, I don't like the way he wins either. I don't like the way Conor McGregor wins. Even when he wins, he gets in your face like, fuck you, I told you, you know. But when he loses, he walks up to him, shakes their hand, and at least he tries to most of the time. You know, I think the last time he lost, certain people jumped in the ring and messed it all up. They didn't even give him a chance to get his head back together. But most of the time when Conor loses, he's good. But so this could be a good Monday night game on Week 8. We'll have to wait and see. I think the Bills smash the Dolphins. 49ers and Bears, I don't know. Probably the Bears.
Conor McGregor's like my age, like 32, 33.
I have no clue. I just know as a person, he's too flamboyantly much of like an asshole for me.
For sure.
But he does it on purpose to sell. You know, if you watch the build up to his Mayweather fight and them throwing money at each other, talking shit, that was just to get views and get more people to want to buy the pay-per-view.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he does. He gets way too personal, and sometimes, like when he threw the thing at the bus, you know, he knew it wasn't going to go through the window. Nobody was probably going to get hurt, but he was acting like it was WWE and not UFC.
Oh, dang.
You know,
I didn't see that.
and I'm surprised he threw a two-wheeler at the bus and broke the window.
Oh, dang.
I think the Bears beat the 49ers. The
All right,
Steelers
yeah,
and Browns,
football.
I don't know. 4 o'clock game, Patriots at the
Steelers and
Chargers.
Browns.
That'll be a good
man.
one.
The Steelers are going to take that, honestly, I think. I'm just a big
I don't
fan
know.
of
The
it.
Browns are pretty good. I like both teams. So
I remember they were pretty good.
I'm not
both
going to
last
pick
night.
a winner here because that's just, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And it's starting to get also where week 8, so people start being hurt.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Get past
Well, then,
midseason.
hang on a second. Packers, Falcons, Bills, Bears, Steelers, Eagles, Rams, Titans, Bengals, Chargers.
The Chargers beat the Patriots?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't.
Seahawks, Broncos, Buccaneers, Vikings, and Chiefs. Obviously, Chiefs, dude. They're gonna fuck the Giants up.
I think the
Even-
Patriots are going to have a number 1 defense this year. And any team that's going to beat us is going to have to really fucking earn it.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think Tom Brady thinks he's going to roll in and throw like 5, 6, 7 touchdowns. I don't see that shit happening. We're gonna be able to stomp the run with who we have on that line. They're not gonna be running. We're gonna have our Super Bowl defense, but I think it's gonna be a little bit better.
Oh,
So that's gonna be a shitty Thursday night game. Week 9 Jets at the Colts.
yeah. That'll be. Oh man,
You think the Bears are gonna get stomped by the 49ers, huh?
my opinion, man.
I think the 49ers are suspect. The whole organization. I kind of look at them the way I do the Cowboys. All their failure is usually on like either the coaching staff or the ownership. And I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is a great quarterback either. I think maybe if he went to the Canadian League like Doug Flutie, he'd do good, but you got a primetime Monday night game that week there, Ducky, the Bears and the Steelers. What do you think of that one? You're at the Steelers too, so that's going to be a hard game to win, especially if they're healthy. You know, usually they did. I don't know. It's usually like week 10, 11, or 12 is when they fuck up. So you could be facing a good Steelers team here. You know, Ravens and Dolphins. That's going to be fun to watch because those are two teams I hate. So I'm just going to be rooting for them both to smash each other. Score, make them look bad. Score. Browns and the Patriots. I think we win that. Bills. Yeah, I think it definitely could go either way too, Ducky. Panthers and Cardinals. Vikings and Chargers. Eagles and Broncos. Seahawks and the Packers. The Seahawks and the Packers. That'll be an alright game to watch. This is going to be an alright game. And even though I don't care for either of these teams usually play a good game against each other. So this is an alright game to watch right here. I was supposed to go to that game, but since it's Monday night, oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. You know, I've never seen the Patriots. I've only been to Gillette Stadium one time, and it was to see Guns N' Roses live in 2016. Other than that, I've never been there to see a game or anything. Which you think I would, but yeah, I just can't afford $400 for a ticket, you know. It's probably not that much now, but back in the day when we were doing good, it was hard and tickets were sold out. So if you got them, you were like rebuying them from other people, and it was just a huge markup. Patriots and the Falcons, this is always a decent game. Colts and the Bills, that could actually be a good game too. Ravens and the Bears, that'll be a good game. I don't know, that could go either way. You are at home here, so they got to come to you, so that you got a good chance.
The Ravens.
But that's going to be a tough fucking game because their quarterback is sneaky. Can I say something without sounding racist? Right? And Evan and I have talked about this in the past, right? But the Ravens, when they wear their black uniforms and their quarterback pulls that ball in, sometimes you can't tell.
I remember that. Yeah.
You just can't tell. And so, like, I even showed Evan, I slowed it down, I paused it, and I said, all right, where's the ball? And at this point, he didn't even tuck the ball into the shirt. He just kind of had it between his arm, like right here. And at the angle you were at, you couldn't see, because he's got the brown skin. It matched the football. And then right behind it was the black. So it just looked like his arm was there. You know what I mean? And I think they should take that into consideration when they make football outfits. And the Raiders, too. The Raiders, when they wear black, you can lose the ball on some of their shit, too.
Yeah, but they have more silver.
But see, yeah, they have some silver, but the whole outfit was black.
Oh.
When it was the Ravens, when I was bitching, it was like, oh my God,
Dang.
I think last year the Patriots had this really dark blue outfit too, and I kind of felt the same way, But
For sure.
that's just my opinion, and it's a hard topic to talk about because people want to bring it down a racial path, and that's why I'm like, don't even talk about the skin color. You just got to talk about the jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if the jersey is the same color as the ball, or it's gonna hide, it makes it very hard. could get Lamar. If Lamar runs from Mac, Hicks will be over. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good shit. How those Bears
I don't
players.
like that type of football. You know, the way the Ravens play, running it. Cam Newton plays the same way. I don't like that. Michael Vick, even the quarterback on KC does it once in a while. You know, I don't like playing the Wildcat and having to do that because that's where your talent is. It just drives me crazy. To me, that's a sign of a weak ass quarterback. That should be an all right game.
Steelers and Chargers. Yeah,
And look at this. Like, Tom Brady's just going to roll over this team.
for sure. I see that happening. Even though it's late in the season, like you said, though.
Oh, you got a nice Thanksgiving game, Ducky. That's going to be fun.
Who? Bears and Lions.
Yep.
Oh, dang.
Raiders and Cowboys. This is a good
I want to
lineup,
see the
too.
Raiders and Cowboys so bad. That's, oh, man.
Dude,
I
all
hope
three
that's
of
a good
these are
game.
good games, too.
Yeah.
You know, especially if they're doing as good as they were last year against a shitty Saints team without Drew Brees. They definitely have a good chance
For
of going
sure.
down there and rolling them. This could go either way. Lamar tries to throw on Chicago. He will be done too. Nice.
You want to hear something funny? I
It's-
hear a lot of Raiders fans in LA were only fans because of the colors. Otherwise,
Probably.
they just don't like they don't care much for football. They just really like the colors.
That's kind of the only reason I like them is because they got their fans get to dress up like pirates with these big spikes and shit, and they look cool.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool to be a Raiders fan? Like if that was your actual team and they were half decent, that would be cool. Like,
yeah.
like what did Tom Brady have in New England? He had the fat guy, right? That fucking painted his face silver and danced around with the beads and clapped. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like no. Now if those two were to meet in the street, right? I can't even say in my mind what I think would happen because it would be inappropriate.
Yeah.
You know, there's two different types of fans.
Yeah.
So it'd be a
for
nice
sure.
rowdy crowd like Get Funk and be like rowdy. That'd be a fun team.
Well, you know, it would break out into a brawl because you know us New England fans, we're too cocky.
Yeah. Yeah, New England fans are assholes.
Yeah,
Browns
we
and the
are.
Ravens.
I'm not gonna lie. That's why most of the country hates us.
So I think this game here is this one.
The Browns and the Ravens.
Yeah.
That'll
so
be a
it's
good
done
game.
here. Let's play the Ravens. Me and my dad are gonna go to his friend's house. It was nice.
Oh man, yeah.
Hopefully
tell us
you
how
win.
that is.
Yeah, hopefully you win. You should record it. It'd be funny.
For real.
Cowboys and Saints.
That seems like it'll be a good game.
And his friend's wife is a Ravens fan too, so we get to go over there for that. That should be fun.
For sure.
It's nice to have people to watch football with. The only one that really watches it with me is Evan. On occasions, Kenny will, but he's not into it like I am or Evan is. I'm probably the one that's most into it, but I love my Patriots.
Yeah, like I was telling Bear, I'm just more of a Pats fan. I don't know much about the other teams, but
And we got another
except from
five-time
what's
game.
told from.
This is one of the games we could lose. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. Oops, I made mistakes in Browns and Ravens twice in week 12.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
It's all good. I didn't catch it, dude. I went through this, right? I capitalized a lot of stuff. You wrote 49ers a lot with the ER at the end. I took it out because, like, the Niners is part of the 9. Yeah, so I tried to fix up. I, like, right here. You have, like, an N or something here. And I'm like, no, that's part of the number 9. So I took it out, and there was no line under it. So I missed it too, bro.
It's
So
not
don't
that
worry
big of
about
a
it.
deal.
It's nothing big, dude. It's not, who cares?
No worries.
But I think that the reason I keep clicking this thinking it's going to highlight it. But anyways, I think the reason this is a primetime game because this is one of the games that the Patriots have a very high probability of losing.
Really? Did the Bills do well last season?
Yes.
They did? Oh.
Bills did very good. They looked way better than the Patriots. It's like what the Patriots should have looked like last year and didn't, you know? So I believe, I don't know. We're going to have to see.
But they have a different play style, though. How do the Bills play?
They look like the Patriots used to. Their quarterback's awesome.
Oh.
And he can run if need be. He doesn't like to run, but he can. He's fast.
Yeah, all right.
He's fast and he's slippery. He's this little white boy.
Well, I remember watching a Raiders game last year, and the Raiders QB loves to run. But he's a good runner. He just
Yeah, but
sucks
he
at
was the
throwing.
backup.
Oh,
I think he was. Wait,
I forget who
because
the.
I believe their quarterback is Derek Carr, and he got hurt. Because
Oh,
Derek
okay.
Carr can do running, but he has a hell of an arm.
Yeah.
When he throws the ball, the type of power he has, it reminds me of Kaepernick.
Okay. And who did he play before they
49ers.
the Niners?
Yep.
I think Garoppolo took his place.
Somebody else came in after him because Garoppolo came in like 2 years after that.
Oh,
Pep's been out of a job for many years now. It's crazy.
dang.
You know, Steelers and the Vikings, 49ers, Bengals, Aiden Brown, Seahawks, Texans. That'll be a good game.
The Raiders and Chiefs, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though the Chiefs will roll
That
over them,
could be an all right game.
I don't think the Raiders will win that one.
And right here, you never know. That could go either way. Probably the Bucks though. But notice, right? Here's a chance. Now the Bucks. Here's a chance. There's a game that it's going to be hard for them, right? It's not a primetime game.
No.
But the Bills are primetime playing the Patriots the week before. Just saying, it's just weird when you look at it sometimes.
For sure.
And look at, I missed this capitalizing. This should be a good game for you, though. I think you guys win this.
Yeah, he'll have a good time watching that one.
The Rams and the Cardinals.
I really can't wait to see that. The Raiders and the Thanksgiving game. All of them.
Yeah, all three of the Thanksgiving games look like a lot of fun.
Yeah, they do.
Chiefs and Chargers. This is going to be the part of the season where we're hoping that, oh man, the Chargers got to beat the Chiefs. Don't want to see them in the Super Bowl again.
Oh man.
There are 2 Saturday games, but the teams have not been picked yet. And the pools for this could be the Panthers and the Bills, Raiders versus the Browns, Patriots and the Colts, Jets and the Dolphins, and Washington's and the Eagles. And if they think that they could give it to the Patriots on a Saturday and it'd be an advantage to the Colts, somehow, for some reason, who knows, the Patriots will be playing on Saturday.
Dang.
That's how I feel. And the Bills, they're going to ask them, when do you want to play? I bet you these will be the Saturday games. Right
here. Let's hope.
We'll see.
They'll be good games.
Got the Packers and the Ravens. That should be an all right game. Fun to watch.
Packers beat the Ravens.
Cardinals and Lions. Boring.
I've really never even. How have the Cardinals been, even in the past 5 years?
They're just the Cardinals.
For some reason, I have a feeling the Cardinals have sucked even the past 5-10 years.
Yeah. Well, they haven't sucked. They've been up and down. They have sucked, and then then it's like they're just okay. They're just the Cardinals,
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they'll have a good year and be in a Super Bowl when you're not expecting it. They're the Cardinals.
Well, that's one team that's not on my radar. I don't even
they're
register
not on
them
my
as a
radar
team.
either.
Yeah.
And the year they went, they weren't on my radar. So it was like, what the fuck?
Dang. I forgot all about the Cardinals pretty much.
You have a good game this week too.
Oh yeah.
Bears and the Vikings. The Cardinals are good now.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, but that'll be a fun game.
Vikings and Bears. Yeah.
This, if Drew Brees was still here, would be a great game. If this quarterback can adjust and do all right, whoever replaces him, and I don't really see that happening, but you never know. You never know. Week 16. Let's see. They have Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt on their defense. Oh, really? And the offense have Kyler Murray.
How did the Titans do last season?
So the Saints have a good chance then, especially with that defense. Having Chandler Jones and
J.J. Watt's
Watt.
good. I like him. He's good on the offense. No shit.
That could be an all right game.
How did the Titans do last season? Do you think the Titans will win this one? This
game, I don't know. This is at the end of the year too, so we'll have to wait and see.
True. This is like the last season.
We got Christmas games. That's cool. Right here.
Oh damn.
Browns and the Packers. Yeah, that one will be all right. This one's iffy. Yeah, I'll probably watch that one though. Lions and Falcons.
Depending on how the Browns do, man.
The Buccaneers at the Panthers. Ravens at Bengals. Chargers at the Texans. Rams at the Vikings. Bills and the Patriots. This should be a good game. And of course, they give us right at the end of the year one of the best teams in our division. But that should be the way it is with the Patriots. So. Bears and the Seahawks. Good luck. I hope you win that one.
Do either you or
I should be
Ducky
able to
know
watch
if
that.
they had the Arena Football League started and this year because of COVID, or was Arena Football League canceled?
I had no clue.
Oh,
Titans lost a few guys, and Titans still have A.J. Brown, Henry. Yeah, so the Titans always have a chance, but they're mediocre to me. I wish we had Henry on the Patriots. Have a decent runner like that. This should be a good game. I don't know if we're going to be able to watch this game because they'll probably end up having us watch this one up here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just because they were in the Super Bowl last year.
I still would like to see the Seahawks and Bears, though.
Yeah.
That seems like a good game.
Washington Cowboys. Yeah, both of these games suck. They could do better than that in prime time. Come on, NFL. What is wrong with you? And something that's very unusual saying.
Last week.
Week 17, arena football has been gone for a while.
Oh, damn.
Falcons and the Bills. Giants and the Bears. You should be able to take that one. Chiefs and the Bengals. So even if you were to have a shitty season, you should go out on, with a win. I don't know if we can say it about the Patriots yet.
Damn.
Raiders and Colts. Jaguar and Patriots. We should be at the Patriots. We should be able to go out with a win
We'll
too.
take those. Yeah, the Jaguars suck anyways.
Bucks at the Jacks. They're going to go out with a win for sure.
Yeah.
Rams and Ravens. That should be an all right game.
Rams all day, bro.
That'll be an all right game right there too.
I see Packers winning that one.
And this one.
Browns and Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching those two teams play.
Heck yeah.
And week 18, another weird thing to say.
How come they don't show us a lot of the West Coast games out here? They only show us like one
Because
or
of
two.
the time difference.
Oh.
Because of the time difference. Because their 9 o'clock games is like midnight for us.
Oh.
Or whatever. They're late games, So
Dang.
they're 3 hours ahead of us. So our 4 o'clock, when it's 4 o'clock for them, it's 7
Yeah.
o'clock for us.
Oh.
So we can see their a 4 o'clock game, but if they got a primetime game, then
So the West Coast, they get to see all our games or all the East Coast games, right? Or do they still
it
not?
depends on the channel because some channels already have programs that are going to play. So it all depends on what's going on.
Okay.
I don't know what the West Coast, what they watch on TV, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes it might be a news show on or whatever, or some show that's on every Sunday at like 12 to 1, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And that might be in the middle of a football game or something,
Oh.
It's 1 o'clock for them, it's 4 o'clock for us. You know what I mean? So,
So when our football game's starting, the news is starting for them?
yes.
Oh.
Their day's just beginning. Yep. Yeah, because when we're having kickoff, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning for them. When it's 1 for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dang.
So I'd imagine that they'd probably watch more than us. You know what I mean? Because they get to watch the extra games early, but for us it's reversed. It's really late, and people got to get up and go to work. People might. I would think that like in California, they wouldn't mind getting up at 10 o'clock in the morning to catch a good game, right? But I can't get up at 10 at night to watch a game and go until 1 in the morning if I got to work the next day, kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. That starts to make sense. Someone's calling you on that phone.
I'm busy.
Okay. I
The
noticed
West
it
Coast
wasn't
is
in the
3 hours behind us. Yep. You want to read some of this?
Jeff Driscoll. 1 year deal. And 4th move. QB.
I like out loud, so. Texans QB, Jeff Driscoll, to a 1-year deal. This is their 4th move with a QB this offseason. They signed 3 and drafted 1.
And the Broncos signed wide receiver Damian Willis.
I had no clue who he is, where he's coming from, but they signed him.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. The
Damn.
Bills brought back wide receiver and kicker Jeff Badgett for workouts.
Oh, man.
That's a funny name.
Washington
Badgett. Jeff Badgett.
Badgett. Okay. Jeff Baggett. That's a new name to me. But Washington has acquired offensive tackle Eric Flowers in trade.
Patriots signed QB Brian Hoyer to a one-year deal. And what this means for the Patriots, who really knows, because this is Bill Belichick we're talking about. He's going to go with who he thinks is better, and I take this as a sign of he thinks Hoyer is better than Stidham.
Didn't we have Hoyer already, though?
Yes,
That
but
name was very
Hoyer
familiar.
Hoyer is the person that's been on and off with the Patriots for 20-something years.
Oh.
He's been like a backup for Tom Brady for like 20 years.
I thought
And
I
he already
recognized
knows
the
the system. So if something goes wrong, even though he's not the best quarterback, he knows all the plays and what to call and all that, and he knows what Bill Belichick wants. So I think that's the only reason he signed him, you know.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Well, wide receiver Marquise Lee signs with the 49ers.
Mm-hmm. Patriots also signed guard Alex Redmond.
Alex Redmond.
Yeah.
What position is he playing?
Guard.
Oh,
Guard.
okay, yeah, all right.
We're here.
Defensive end Ryan Kerrigan signs with the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Bengals signed slot receiver and punt returner Trent Taylor.
Is he good with the Bengals?
I don't know if he'll do good with the Bengals. He's all right.
Okay.
I don't think he's bad. He's
I'll
just
look
not.
up his stats right now.
He's just not. He's just not great, you know.
Yeah, well, he's not. What's his name that we had?
Yeah, he's no Edelman.
Well, oh, okay.
You know, Edelman would play the slot a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and then return our punts, but he'd be out in the wide too once in a while.
Oh, for sure.
The Giants signed tight end Clevin Benjamin as a wideout.
Let's see. I'm looking up.
He's looking up Trent Taylor.
27. All right, let's see. Here we go. 2020.
Excuse me.
His record was 10 yards, or average is 86 yards, 8.6, 29, 0 touchdowns. He didn't even make a touchdown. Last time he made a touchdown was 2018.
Yes, but it's how often they put him in that position too.
Okay.
Just because you return it, you know, they might only have you play against certain kickers or certain defense.
He had a better year 2017 than he did the past few years.
Oh, I can't read that, but I believe you.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely had the best year was 2017 for him.
The Broncos released tackle Juwan James after a non-football injury, clearing up a $10.5 million cap. Aaron Rodgers, hello. I don't see Aaron Rodgers going there, but
well, fingers crossed, man. I really hope he goes to them, or if not, just stays with the Packers.
when we get to, I'll explain why. I believe that's like in the next slide.
Okay.
You know?
Well, Washington signed corner Bobby McCain to a one-year deal.
Washington, a football team.
Just a football team. They're not even any good or nothing. They're just a football team.
Tim Tebow will be wearing number 85 in practice. The number could change, but that's what it is. That's what he is now, as of now. Sorry, I tried to change that and I still messed it up. And 85 is a good number because the best way is that, you know.
Well, is there specific numbers that most quarterbacks have to wear? Like quarterbacks are only
No,
like
the quarterbacks
1
are
through 12
usually
or-
like, yeah, they're usually a really low number, 1 or 2 or something like that, you know.
Oh, okay.
85 is usually for a tight end, which is what he's going to be playing. So,
Oh, all right. Yeah, Gronk is
Gronk.
87. He's a tight end. Yeah, all right. That's cool. But he wasn't wearing 85 as a QB,
Yeah.
right?
no.
Oh, okay.
And I think I said that was Gronk, so it wasn't. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, Gronk was 87, not 85. I have a Gronk jersey. But former number 1 pick Joe Burrow, Bengals quarterback, is all clear and ready for a second season coming off of Tom Brady.
ACL, a torn ACL.
Torn ACL. The R and the N look like an M from
Yeah.
here.
The Jaguars trade corner Josiah Scott to Eagles for corner Jameson Houston and a 2023 6th-round pick. Not bad.
Panthers signed free safety Delano Hill.
And Buccaneers signed corner Antonio Hamilton.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of that Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
Wrong person.
he's still there.
Is he? Oh, okay.
But that's offense, that's defense.
Dang. So, they took him back for Brady?
Yep.
Oh man, that's terrible. You know that
Last
they're
year.
gonna win
Well,
really
no,
good
he
next
was
season.
he was in the Super Bowl. He scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Dang.
Oh.
Shit. I didn't think Antonio Brown was gonna play last season because of that whole hullabaloo that he caused.
No, he did.
Dang. Oh shit.
The Packers have signed another QB, Ben Kurt, to a 1-year deal.
And the Eagles signed running back Kieran Johnson to a 3-year deal. I think I could be wrong with it, but it might be a 2-year, 1-year, or maybe a 4-year deal.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
That's how we do our news. Because we're legit. We tell you if we don't know. Aaron Rodgers. Things have been at a standstill, becoming a stalemate. Other than that, there really hasn't been too much news. But a few days ago, the Packers head coach said that they want Aaron back in a bad way, in the worst way possible. This is probably the only chance both the team and Aaron have of making it all the way. And that is the reason, and I added this at the end. Ducky didn't type this. I added this because I think Aaron stays because he has a better chance of winning a Super Bowl with Green Bay than he does with Denver right now.
Dang. Well, to be honest, I know this is off topic, but I hope he would stay as the Jeopardy host. It's cool to see a football player trying to do something smart for once.
Yeah.
Instead of promoting a beer or something or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to get iffy when we get into the NFL.
Yeah.
All right. You want to do this one?
Deshaun Watson update. If I remember correctly, Watson's team wanted to settle down on everything, but the lawyer for the 22 girls does not want that. Yeah, no shit. I wouldn't want it either. There's been more stuff going on, but nothing is done yet. I honestly don't know this court stuff works, so I don't exactly understand what's going on. But Watson was broke social media posting his workouts.
But Watson has broke social media postings.
His workouts, he's NFL ready. The team in the lead that could get Watson is the Eagles. They have 3 first-round picks for this next coming up draft.
Yep. I don't know, man. That's a big risk to take. You know, I was always told, look, if it's 1, 2, or 3, maybe 4, you can say it's iffy. People are just trying to ruin your life.
Yeah.
Right? But when you're getting 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right, there's usually a pattern. And this number here is more of a pattern. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I kind of want to compare it to. I know it's totally different from music to football, but look, Michael Jackson's been dead 10 years already, and this nigga already has 10 new cases coming up. Like,
watch your language.
Okay, I am black, but it's okay. All right, but yeah, he has 10 new cases coming up, and he's already been dead 10 years. So that number, like you said, it could be over exaggerated.
Yep. And there was a lot more weird stuff with the Michael Jackson thing too. Like, you know, the nanny who supposedly did all the snitching was a credible inside source. Michael Jackson paid her off with $300. Really? That sounds like you needed money and he helped you out. That, you know, like, why would you keep like family secrets for $300? That's the bribe.
Dang.
And you're talking about, you got Michael Jackson in front of you, and he thinks if you really believe he messed around with little kids, it's going to take anybody a lot more than $300 to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, so
That's
I don't know. The whole Michael Jackson thing is weird, but yeah. I thought you were going to bring it to R. Kelly or something. You know?
No, I know that guy's
too.
guilty for sure. He's like the, what's his name, DJ Khaled of that stuff. Another one. Another tape.
The lawyer for the girls haven't given any good evidence that anything's happened. Well, that's because, let's go back. So what I got for the gist was out of all of this is that Deshaun Watson wants to settle out of court, and he wants to settle with a hush-hush order.
That's
to
what
it.
I'm thinking too.
Right? And the girls are like, no, it's not about money. It's about getting it out there and having him own up to what he did. So that makes sense. But to say it's not about money, you know, it is going to be about money too. You know, there was a point I was going to make, and I'm having a brain fart.
That's going to bite those girls in the ass later in life, or?
No. it had to do with the money and stuff.
That it's nothing to Deshaun
Why?
Watson.
So like they want it to be more of like a lesson, and the girls want to be able to talk about it. So to say it's not about money, in a way, it is, because they'd be willing to settle out of court for low money, but they want to be able to talk about it, meaning they want to be able to sell books and shit like that. You know what I mean? And Deshaun Watson wants to keep this all hush hush. So where the girls' lawyers are saying it's not the money, it's the fact that he wants them to not talk about it once the deal's done, and the girls want to talk about it. That's like the gist of what I have. But usually when there's 22 of them, that's a big number to have. You know what I mean?
Dang.
That's a real big number. I believe like Antonio Brown did what he did, but he did it to that one girl, and I think there was like maybe 2 or 3 other women in his past, but it was all people that were very close to him in his life. With this is different. These are just random girls, and he's trying to get massages, and it's a little bit different. Like Antonio Brown didn't have 22 different massage girls. He usually tried to work with the same one. After a year or two, when he started to get close, that's when he'd start to do his stupid shit. You know what I mean? Whereas if what this is true, this means like every state he's trying to get a girl to do this.
Dang.
That was kind of my gist of it all.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Well, regardless, it's still all wrong. Like, just because they're big football players, like, I'm a big dude, but even if I were in the NFL, I wouldn't use my position and body just to coerce girls to sleep with me. That's just fucked up.
I could have sworn I fixed this app. I'm like 100% sure I did. The Bears still plan to have Andy Dalton start over Fields, but most likely they will sit Andy for Fields around week 3 to 7. See, I capitalized it here, but not here. Come on, Bear.
Is Andy Fields good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Andy Fields, no, not Andy. It's Andy Dalton and Justin
Oh,
Fields.
yeah.
Fields is going to end up taking his job over. But he's new. He just got drafted, so they'll probably start him, have him learn, listen to the calls, and then put him out in a couple weeks and check him out.
Sure.
Says the lawyer for the girls is the neighbor of the Texan general manager, and before this stuff came out, the Texas GM said he wouldn't trade Watson at any cost.
Dang.
But we'll have to see. A lot of people say that type of shit, especially owners, when they're backing people at first. But if it starts to start looking like it's more true, and nobody can say right now, you know what I mean? I tend to lean towards we got to let the victims talk. You know what I mean? And but at the same time, if it's proven that he didn't do it and they talk, they should be getting jail time for that. There should be a nice deep punishment for that, so people don't want to come out and do that shit.
Well, what's worse, jail time or having their name even drawn more through the mud, proving that he's innocent? Because once society finds out a girl was crying wolf, that they're not going to be able to do shit in life.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There should be rules for that. If a girl cried wolf and got caught, even if she did ruin somebody's life, had to go do like, depending on how much she ruined that person's life, is how the jail time should be. So if it's somebody famous, she should get more jail time. And now she's got to look at it like, okay, I might be able to get $100,000, $200,000 here on the sly, with some out of court thing, or 5 years in jail if I get caught. If it's a steep penalty like that,
well, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't send them to jail, because that punishment is bad enough. Like, they go around life like, oh, you accused this, you can't work with us. You might accuse us for something. Like, that's going to be punishment enough. They won't be able to do shit.
Well, after 5 years, if they did jail time, it should die off, I would think.
Oh.
But he said Andy Dalton is, and this is true, it's 100% true, Andy Dalton is a great veteran QB who only sucks because the Bengals would never protect him. Yeah, Andy Dalton is actually a pretty good QB. He is somebody good to learn under, too.
Now, all right, compare Andy Dalton to Cam this year, when you were saying the same shit.
I'd rather have Andy Dalton over Cam.
Like, well, yeah, you said the Pats weren't protecting him that well.
Yes, but I'd still rather have Andy Dalton over Cam. He would have thrown more than fucking 6, 7, or 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I guarantee you, Andy Dalton, if he played all year for the Patriots last year, in a couple of those games, he probably would have thrown 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
Because he can throw, but
For
He
sure.
also does throw a lot of picks too, though.
Well, speaking of the Pats,
There was a story where at least 3 of the girls were paid to do this. I saw that like a month ago. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff, but none of it's been like verified. It's a bunch of hearsay, so we're just gonna have to sit back and wait. I think. You know, let the judge take a look at it. They're a lot smarter than we are. They know the law a lot better than all of us, and then we have to make our decisions after that. You know,
well, depending on if it's a white or black judge, but
Andy Dalton and Ryan
they're probably just
Fitzpatrick
going to see him as a
are one
football
of the
star.
best veteran QBs to learn behind. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Patriots news. Patriots signed long snapper Wes Farnsworth. Some Super Bowl champs called Bill a lying piece of shit. I have a video on that. We can watch it after. Patriots blown away by Mac Jones in camp. Yes, sir. That is sick. I'm
Hell
psyched
yeah.
about that because I don't want Cam. Ryan Fitzpatrick played in front of Tua last year and did a good job of teaching. Yeah.
Wasn't Ryan Fitzpatrick on the Dolphins?
Yeah.
That's what
And
I
he was
thought,
on
yeah.
the Bills. Ryan Patrick, he's not a bad quarterback. He's just been on
At all.
He's been on shitty teams. I believe like if he
Yeah.
came out of college and was with the Patriots, he'd probably still win the Super Bowl
For sure.
with at least one of those teams.
Whoa.
Like especially the year we had the Rams, we had that awesome defense. The line was well protected, right? Yeah, you had Brown on the line. Like he would have fucking killed that year, you know.
Yeah. Well, regardless, remember that the Dolphins always have a one-up over the Pats every year. We go see them down south, man. For some reason, they always beat us.
Yeah, it depends. Brady was around 90% of the time we beat him.
Well, remember that bullshit game a couple years ago? With the Dolphins and the Pats? That just pissed me off. I'm glad I missed that game. I just seen the previews for it.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is on Washington now.
Oh, okay.
All right, how the play-ins work. Normally, the 1 to 8 seed in each conference make it to the playoffs. With the play-ins, this is how it works. The 7 and 8 seed play one game. Whoever wins that game becomes a 7th seed. The loser has to play another game. The 9th and 10th seed then play each other, and the winners will then play the losers of the 7th and 8th seed game. The losers of the 9th and 10th seed game is eliminated. Finally, the winner of the 9th and 10th seed game and the loser of the 7th and 8th seed game will play. Whoever wins will now become the 8th seed. And this is how they do it in Overwatch. You know what? I didn't understand this until now. I read this thing like 10 times. And now that I read it, I fully understand it. It's like the same thing in Overwatch.
Oh,
Ryan
okay.
Fitzpatrick is smart like Rodgers. An interesting fact, Fitzmagic went and played for Harvard in college.
No shit.
I think he was a good quarterback. I think he's underrated, and he had some shitty bum deals with shitty teams.
And I could tell you the Harvard Crimson team is a good team for college.
I'm going to kind of skip over this here because it's really blurry.
Well, I also remember...
Didn't have time to look for another slide of this. I was going to, but I didn't have time. I was feeling like shit.
I just remember being in Cambridge and hanging out in Harvard Square all the time. When they would play, it was a big spectacle. Like all of JFK Street to get to the Harvard Stadium was traffic, foot traffic everywhere. It was like crowded. Everyone wanted to go see that game.
So, Ducky, I have questions here.
Well, anyone who was like a
Is
college
this the
student,
score?
I didn't care. I just wanted to get high. And, oh, sorry.
Are
Never
these the scores? Yeah, dude. Are these the scores? Sorry, I don't mean to keep and like right here. And the reason I ask, I think there's a further slide. Like, what's this number here? Is that wins?
No, that's points.
But see, I don't think
They don't play
it.
that many games
Are
in
they
the NBA
are
season.
or is this your predictions? Could be his predictions.
They probably play like 20 or 30 more as football, but not 100
If I had
games.
realized that today was Thursday, I would have gotten up and sent you an email about this. But I didn't realize it was Thursday till you said something inside when I was watching DJ Pablo. I was like, oh my God, it is Thursday, ain't it? What the fuck? I thought it was tomorrow. It's the score of the games. Okay.
Yeah, see?
So NBA playing games. The West, the Lakers and the Warriors, 103-1. The Lakers are in the playoffs. The Warriors will have to play either the 9th or 10th seed. Got it. Celtics. Nice. The Celtics are in at number 7 and will play the winner of the 9th and 10th seed. The Hornets were eliminated. No, the Hornets are eliminated. Pacers will play the Wizards. And the Spurs are eliminated. The Grizzlies will be playing the Warriors for 8th seed. The first play in the game is in real life score. The second slide is okay.
You know, it would be cool to see if LeBron James had a sex change and he went to the NBA, WNBA. He'd be scoring like 800 points per game.
Anyways, these are Ducky's predictions. He's got the Warriors beating the Grizzlies and the Pacers beating the Wizards.
I don't know any of those teams except for maybe
All right, so
the Avalanche.
the Bruins are really starting to step this up a little bit here. And they're doing a lot better than I thought they were going to. I think the Bruins are going to make it to like the semifinals at least.
I hope
And
so.
they have a good chance of going all the way, but probably not. And if they don't, I think it's more just because of how the season was, you know. Now that they're starting to allow people into Boston, you're starting to see them really play different. And I think that's going to have a lot of effect on some of these upcoming games on if they're allowed to have the crowd come in or not. Right now, they're only at 25% capacity, but that's supposed to be opening up more now, too, as each week goes on. So,
For sure.
and these two still haven't played.
Maple Leafs and Canadiens.
Yep.
They're both Canadian teams, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they got a few teams up in Canada. Panthers versus the Lightning.
Wait, other than the Maple Leafs and the Canadians, who else? Oh, yeah,
I don't know. It's been a while. That's like stuff we're supposed to look up before the show.
Yeah, true.
Okay, next time we're going to be talking about new signings, the NBA playoff update, the NHL playoff update, NFL news. My Blues are sucking right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But if they end up going out, you can always root for my Bruins. Just saying.
Oh, dang.
Any
they got
fun
a lot
news?
of teams up there.
We're going to talk about some the NFL, any possible Major League Baseball updates, any fun news. We're going to have some of Ducky's football updates. And the main topic next week will be his tier list of the NFL teams, and Bear will do one as well as a little fun thing to do. So what do you want me to do? What's a tier mean? A tier list. I hope everybody enjoyed. Don't go anywhere. I've got a couple videos to go over. Some other stuff real quick. But again, Ducky said he's sorry. I think he lived up to expectations just fine.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to be signing a...
Next time he'll do 100 times better. Even if it's the same, I'm happy with that. And he will see you next time. Don't forget to like, sub, and click that bell, folks. I hope everybody has enjoyed.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, I'm not leaving yet. I'm
We're
gonna.
not. Okay.
Nope.
But yeah, there's 1, 2,
Why
3,
ain't this shrinking down?
4,
so?
5, 6, 7 teams. But one thing, isn't Canuck offensive to Canadians? Why would they name their hockey team that?
I don't think it's offensive to them.
It's not. So you calling a Canadian a Canuck isn't offensive?
A
Oh,
lot of
okay.
people- a couple people don't know Canadian numbers
Nope.
as Canucks, so I guess there isn't.
Okay. All
It
right.
could be like a cute term. Like
Anyways,
I see what you mean.
this is Ducky. When you sent me the link, this is where the link brought me. Was to this. Oh, I don't know what's going on next week, Ducky. I'm on vacation until June 6th, so we got to kind of play it by ear. But like I said, when I get back on June 6th, I'm taking everything 101% full forward. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna move my room around. I want to do everything professional. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be streaming in this next week or yet not, because I'm not, because I'd have to bring my computer, and I spent $2,000 on it. I don't know if I want to bring it all the way to Georgia or not. You know, I say that, but then as each day gets closer, I'm like, oh, I don't want to sit around and be bored either. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I bring my computer, I'll still stream something. I just don't know how good or professional it's going to be because I'm not going to be at my house, you know. The tier list is, let me go back to this so I can read it better here. The tier list is just where you rank teams on how you, like S tier is your favorite, F tier. Oh, okay, no problem.
So S tier is the Pats.
Yeah, click on the team you think
F
will
tier,
win, and then look at the top.
the Browns.
Ah, okay.
Oh, he's actually, you can actually read it here too.
Yeah, I know. I told you that.
Oh.
That's why I was like, instead of you can read it from your phone, just log in. That's what I was saying. So, oh, okay, I see.
It's just a little behind.
I need to save this one so I have this. Where is it? Bookmark. There it is. Yeah, keep it there. Boom. And then it'll move to playoffs. Eventually going to the Super Bowl. Oh man, I had no clue. If I was to look at any team, it'd probably be the Bucs because they got the easiest schedule. They're the only ones I think that probably have an easy, and this is AFC, an easy
it's
path.
definitely behind.
Hello. Oh, it's over here. I'm an idiot.
That's a bold prediction.
What?
Just that whole setup, if that's how they think season's gonna be.
To see, like, when he goes to play the Rams, I think he's going to be looking ahead to the Patriots.
Oh.
Alright, I'll see you later tonight.
Oh, you going to work, brother?
Yep.
All right.
Off to work.
I love you. Have a good day, bro. Where's the Bills again? Let's look at their schedule. Is it not going to work? Shut off. Turn it back on. There we go. Is there a team you want me to look at, Ducky? I think they could win this, especially on opening day. Win, loss. That could go either way. Win. I'm not sure. Win. I'm not sure. Not sure. There's so many. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see how it comes out. The problem is normally I watch a lot of football, and last year I didn't. The Patriots just let me down so freaking much. And last year was also the first year where I didn't have cable. I was watching a lot of stuff online, so that made it even harder too. And there were times where to watch the Patriots game, I had to go on to like an illegal site and watch it there. So last year was like a very iffy. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So I can use this to set up a slide too, right? Well, to make it'd make it easier. But it's going to be hard because later on in the season, I'm not sure. I'm usually good at my week-by-week picks. I had to go off the top. I would say either Super Bowl is going to be a repeat of last year, or maybe it's like the Bucs and the Bills. If I was to say it with my heart, it would be the Patriots and the Bucs. You know what I mean? And that would be a great Super Bowl. Wouldn't it be great if, like, let's say, and this would be the way it would have to go to be a Patriots story. Week 4, the Bucs come in and roll the fucking Patriots, right? But the Patriots do good all season, make it to the playoffs. They roll through the playoffs, no problem at all. And then they play the Bucs in the Super Bowl and then beat them for, like, redemption. You know what I mean? Kind of like what we did to Seattle. Tweet. Okay. Let's get rid of that too. Make it easier to read. So I said the Bills. I think I already clicked that one, right? When. Oh shit. I don't know.
They'll lose against us. I have a feeling.
I don't know. It depends on who the quarterback is.
Oh,
That's how I feel. I don't know.
yeah, maybe I'm just being too cocky.
Since they're home, I'll give it to them. I don't know. I don't see them losing to the Titans because they lose to the Chiefs. Right?
Now you're really making them like.
So what do I have them at? 13-4. Oh man.
Oh, this website is purely speculation. It's
Yeah.
not even real
This is just like
stats.
me guessing.
Yeah, okay. I thought this was something like they were showing actual stats.
No, probably the Bucks. Yeah, see, it's hard to tell though. Like the teams I think we should win. It's at the Falcons. I think we still would. I don't know. Yeah, see, if I pick up my heart, right, what do I got? I'm losing one fucking game? Oh, yeah, that don't seem right. Yeah. Oh, see, so that means, because see, I switched it around now. Actually, no. Put that there. Put this here. We win at the end of the year.
That still leaves us in second place if that's what you think. And that leaves for division, we're going to be tied with the Bills. For division games. Are you doing just our AFC East?
Yeah, for now. I don't know. Fuck. They beat them here. I'm going to give the Panthers one of the two games. I don't know which one that could switch.
Dude, I see the Dolphins being like last place, man. Just like every year. I do look at the Dolphins
Holy
stats,
shit.
and they're always like third or fourth.
I got them way low.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the Jets at the bottom here.
I feel sorry for Jets fans because I always see their stats low too every time I look in the paper for the standings.
I'll give them that win.
One and 11 so far.
I don't fucking know, man.
Some people in Boston are
I'll give them
telling
that
me,
one too.
they don't watch the NFL because it's oh, I forget what was their reasoning behind it. It was something. Either because it was like sexist or racist or something like that. I didn't really. I took that with a grain of salt.
Oh my God, man. It's the end of the year. Of course they're going to win that one. They fucking play anybody that they're going to lose against, dude? I don't know, man. They might have the easiest fucking schedule, dude. Look at this would be like playing the Patriots. This type of game is going to be considered like playing the Patriots on week 4. That's how I'm looking. It's a very similar type of game.
Yeah, that's
Like
week
who
9.
the fuck? Like there's no good teams. Holy shit.
Yeah. And Washington is just football team. It is not even Washington. Look, it doesn't even say Washington. It just says random football team.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't know. There's just no way they're going to lose that many in a row. Did they play earlier? At the Broncos winning, so I'm going to choose them for that one. I don't know. Wow, I think highly of this team, don't I?
Well,
I'll
the Chargers
give 'em
are a
that
good
one.
team. Even with just backup quarterbacks, because the game I watched, the Chargers and the Raiders last season, they only lost because they had a backup quarterback. And the Raiders had their first string out there. And he still did good. Who was it that I was? Who? Oh man, he was a good quarterback last year for the Chargers. I'll Google it now.
I don't know. That could go either way. I'm going to go that way. That's a shitty season for them if that's true. That's all done.
What do you have him at? I don't see.
11-6.
Oh.
I mean 6-11. I'm gonna go for the Bears just because.
Yeah, Justin Herbert is his name. He was a good quarterback last year.
Steelers win the first one. Ravens win the second. Oh Jesus!
You're not playing favorites with that one, are you?
No,
All
I'm really hoping that Cam's not playing.
right.
You know. Oh wait, Steelers stay with this one.
That's a toughie.
So how did I have their first game? Bengals. Get at the Steelers. Oh, I could go either way. There.
Yeah, I heard about that. No, I did hear about that, buddy.
And what Rookie of the Year?
He did. He was a good player last year. That's what sold me that one game. Because the Pats weren't playing. It was just a football game, so I just ended up watching it. It was still good. They lost to the Raiders, though. It was close. It was a really close game. That's all I remember. And yeah, it was a good game.
Hard to say. I'm going to say they win one of those two.
You forgot the last one, Pats and Colts.
All right. Let's see. Oh.
I think you'll get to it, bud. You said you forgot to do the Browns. Because you have them at 8-3 right now.
All right.
I mean, I highly doubt they're going to be 8-3 next season. The Browns season, last season.
Damn.
Oh, they made it to the AFC Championship, but they lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Dang, you were right. They did do well last season. They're
Yeah,
12-6.
I ain't miss any note. Let's see.
Dang. I got the highlights of the Chiefs and Browns right here.
I think the Texans suck. I'll give them a weird win. All right. AFC is done.
Dang. He did great last season.
I don't know. I'm going to go with the assumption Aaron Rodgers is still around.
Yeah, we won't know until the season starts.
I hate the Ravens.
Oh, that was a good
I'll give
play.
them one win. Fuck, dude. I don't know.
Oh, they stopped them and they had to make a field goal. It's terrible. And that was still in the first quarter. Ooh.
What the fuck? Miss all the games. Oh. What is this? Yeah, there you go. Well,
Baker, his name is for the QB for the Browns. Is he going to be the same for this year?
not
Baker
sure.
Mayfield. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
They did good. Now, do you think Baker Mayfield has Tom Brady potential?
No.
No. Based on this game, it looks like he does a little.
We're getting there. I got him. Minus 5. Yeah, do that again.
Dang, they just
Okay,
destroyed
Ducky.
him.
I'm sorry. I'm like doing this.
Yeah, I'm watching highlights of the Cleveland and KC game. Kansas just demolished them. How did they catch up so good?
I'll give them that win. Washington now.
Touchdown, Browns. Yes. That was a touchdown. What? What? Are you kidding me? They call it. Wow. That's
Give me each one game. Rams again, huh? Fuck would I choose?
Oh, what? Ridiculous. Byron Matthews looks like he's a good player. on the Chiefs.
And that's that. All done.
Oh, what? That was a good run.
Wow.
Well, that would be it. These would be my quick picks.
Oh, you're
I
really
got the
favoring the
Bears.
Browns.
I got the Bears running your division. Bucks, Cowboys, Seahawks, Chiefs. Yeah, I think the Browns are going to do better than the Ravens this year.
Dang, you really favor them. You as much to match them up the same with us?
Yeah.
Dang.
They were good last year, dude.
Yeah.
They had some good games.
Well, yeah, I'm watching the
Yeah.
highlights now, at least
Yeah.
of the AFC Championship.
Mayfield did pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back, Ducky. So, yeah, here's my picks.
How they caught up from 3 to 17 is beyond me.
I mean, these are all quick picks. You know what I mean? I didn't put too much thought. I just kind of went with, like, I wouldn't say so much my heart, but, like, I look at them in the past and what I think they could be this year. But
Yeah, they went for it and got it.
yeah, but how do I save this? See, now it's like when I look at it at week 1, it's like, maybe I switch this around. Maybe I switch that around. I don't know. This could go either way.
Dang.
This could go either way. It's the first game, so I don't know. I'm just going with the Falcons. And this, we don't know what this is going to be, but that's probably a good pick. So, if I hit log in right now, Ducky, right? If I go up here and click this or register, will all this still be here? Ugh. All right.
Dang.
Now, hold on.
The Browns did have a great defense last season.
Oh, not share, dummy.
I see why you favored the Browns, dude. They held them off, 17 to
What
22.
game do you have the Bucks losing? I have them losing to the Bills.
Oh, I already tried.
I
to
have them
get
going
the
into the
Bears.
Bills and losing to them. And my heart, not my brain, says they're going to lose to the Patriots. Like, I think if Mac Jones is playing and the defense is like I'm thinking, I think we have a good shot of winning that game. And it's going to go down to the last minute. It'll be like a normal Tom Brady game where, you know, he's not blowing out anyone. He's just barely winning it.
Against who?
Oh, okay. It saves for you. Good. The Bucks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Patriots.
Yeah, I agree, man.
No, we'll have to see and go from there.
I still think we'll win.
Cool. And I got this thing saved. What I need to do is put it up here more. I can do that after, though. So, I also had this video I wanted you to listen to. So remember, Ducky, how we were talking about the Super Bowl champ that said Bill Belichick's a lying piece of shit? Here's his exact words. It's Jim McMahon.
Tell the story of your tenure with the Cleveland Browns.
Started out here, Belichick was the coach. After training camp, he called me in and he says, hey, we're going to have to release you. We got a lot of guys hurt. We need some roster spots. Things weren't looking good around here. So I'm like, oh, that's fine. Then he said, hey, no, but we really want you. We need you here. If I'm going to be here, I move my family here. They're going to be here for 6 months with me. So don't screw me around. And he said, no, we're going to take care of you. This is right out of his mouth. He said, we'll take care of you. I said, what does that mean? He goes, we'll pay you to sit out. So I ended up finding a house. I think it was in Brecksville. I lived in Brecksville. Found a house there to rent. Found a hockey team for my sons. So I called in the first week on Friday to get my check. I get the runaround. So then the second week I called in for my check. I got the runaround again. I sat there for 7 weeks doing nothing in Cleveland. They finally signed me back the week 7 or 8, I believe it was.
Did they ever pay you for those other weeks?
That's right. But I confronted the GM at the time. What the hell was his name? Lombardi, I think it was.
Yes.
I said, hey, man, I need my money. I said, my wife just got in a wreck. I want to deal with insurance. And he looks at me and he says, well, maybe we'll pay, maybe we won't.
Oh.
Wow. That is mad.
So that's not my stream, so I don't want to watch it. But yes, I found that too, so I figured I'd share that with you. Get that in the words. So I closed it, so I gotta find it. So where do I go to do this now? What happened? No, no, no. Dude, all my shit's gone. Oh, because look, that's what I should have done. So, Ducky, where would I go to do? So when I go to do this over, how do I what's it called? Do the playoffs. I'll end up doing this again, dude. Because I have this save. I'll get it all filled out. And then I'll make one up each week as we go too. You know what I mean? As we get into the NFL season. Let me turn the camera on. So as we get into the NFL season, we'll have my old predictions. I'll go and redo this whole list again. And try to figure out how to get the playoffs done. Okay. So just, alright. So whenever I will redo this. Probably not now. But I'll make sure I get the playoffs done. And then each week, once the season starts, I'll make a separate one too, and so that way we can see how it changes throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? Wild card division champion and then Super Bowl. All right, but I don't know what we're gonna do. I would say don't worry about next week for the sports show, because like, look, I'm taking off here. Okay. So that means I'm not going to be around here or here. This is my birthday. So I imagine I imagine on my birthday I probably won't be streaming either way. So I think the best bet is probably take the next 2 weeks off. You know, and then when I get back on the I come back on the 6th, I'll send you an email and we'll figure out what day. Maybe DJ by then we'll figure out what he wants to do too. And then we can decide if we want to do it on Tuesdays or Thursdays or something like that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, when I get back this week too, like I said, I also got to move my room around. I got like hours of work to do. It's insane. I still got to pack for my trip and everything else. Like I just been going. I legit thought today was Wednesday, right? So I woke up, I'm like, is today Wednesday? And then I'm like, well, let me check DJ Pablo. If he's on, it's Wednesday. So not only was he on, but he was playing Overwatch. That fucked with me even more because DJ Pablo took yesterday off.
Oh.
Normally he plays Overwatch on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So because he did that, he played Overwatch today, and that really messed with me too. You know what I mean? Yeah. And my goal is so let me get back to June.
DJ Pablo seems like he's a cool dude.
He is. So I come back on this day. This stream here might be a regular one like we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Depending on when I move my room around. Because then once my room's moved around, I'm going to fully set up OBS. So, like, if I was to come home and bang that out, maybe we can do a good stream. But the odds are this is probably like a stream like we've been doing the last 2 to 3 weeks. And then this week here will probably be when I'm going to try to really do everything 100% professional. I'm not going to try to make it so you don't have to see this thing on the screen. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I'll have all these windows so we can watch the show. But over on the other team, I can set up the YouTube, put it in full screen, and then click switch scenes, and it'll automatically go right to the clip. You know what I mean? Then I can go right back to the show. And I think once I get that down, it's going to look really good, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I have this saved, so. Oops. This is what I have been playing a lot of lately in my off time, is Path of Exile. I get in Overwatch, it's been like 50-50, you know. Sometimes I get a good group. And when I mean good group, like at least two people that are kind of talking and working with me, you know. And if you're not talking, if I make a call like, yo, someone's behind us, you see 2 or 3 people turn around and deal with it, you know what I mean? So those type of groups have been very hard to get. It makes it like hard to want to play comp, you know what I mean? But I should. You know, if I just bite the bullet and play comp, I'd probably be playing with people in my level, you know what I mean? Yeah. 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 If I do decide to bring my computer down south, I don't know what'll happen. But if I do, then maybe we can still do a small, quick one for like an hour or two, you know? But I don't know that I'm going to bring my computer. I really don't want to because it's a $2,000 computer. My monitor already has a little crack in it, you know? But at the same time, like, I'm going to be at my parents' house for, what, 2 weeks in Georgia in the middle of it's like nothing. The closest store is like a half an hour away, so... You know, so as much as I don't want to bring my computer, there's a part of me that wants to. So I have to wait and see. I don't know. When the day comes to leave, that's when I'm going to make my decision, I think.
Wait, when are you guys leaving?
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
We're leaving Sunday morning. Even if I'm sick, like if I wake up and I'm throwing up that day,
yeah,
I'm going to just bring my bucket and go.
Okay.
And rough it out. Because usually when I'm sick, worst case is it's going to last like 24 hours, you know? And if I get that bad, we get to Pennsylvania, something, we can get a hotel, and I'll just rest up. But most of the time, I'm better in like 5 to 6 hours. So if we can leave early in the morning, by 2, 3, I should be able to take over and do some driving, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't bring it. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but dude, it's gotta, you don't understand. Like, my parents are older. We're going to be doing a lot of sitting around, you know? Like, and nowadays, everybody's on their own devices. I can see my father, mother playing bingo or something. And so, I don't know. The only reason I don't want to bring it is I don't feel it'll ruin my vacation. I'm more worried about breaking my monitor or the computer, and then the insurance I got not covering it, you know? Like, if my computer gets wet, let's say it starts raining and Kenny goes in the trunk for something, and I have it in the trunk, and some water gets in, and you don't realize it, like it goes down the back of the trunk and sneaks in, and that fucks my computer up, my warranty don't cover that. So, that's the type of shit that scares me.
For sure. And don't bring it, man.
You know?
Well, like you said, just wait till the last minute to make your decision.
We'll have to see. I'm going to put this on for now. I'll do this for a little bit.
All right.
It's still a little early.
It's 3:08.
I streamed this last night for an hour or two. I'm at the point, so in this game, I'm dying so fucking much, but I have all my farming gear on, so I've been farming is what I'm doing, so I am going to die a lot because I don't have on my gears that will help me to survive, you know what I mean? I gotta put this on. But yeah, I'm just farming. I'm not doing anything special with this character right now. Head on. That's what it is now. I don't want shit behind me now. Oh, this one, I gotta keep moving.
There's something cool there.
Yeah. Either it's a gem or it's a card, I don't know yet. I think it's a gem. It's the Scourgeon, yeah, it's a gem. It's for an archer. You see, like, I almost died there a couple times. These archers kind of can kick my ass by letting them actually hit me. And I'm not killing them shit as fast as I used to. Oh yeah, dude, I told Evan, he told him his knees are dead from walking around like a little baby giraffe.
Oh.
He had practice for 3 hours the other day.
What position does he play, or do you play there? Oh, you got it.
You know, what position did you say that you're going to be playing? I forget. Told me too. Like, that stuff I should remember. It's not that hard.
You give me if I keep asking for a lot of stuff. But when I was younger, I played soccer all the time. And I still play hacky sack.
So you got a card with that one.
Oh, cool.
And if you collect so many cards, you can turn them in and get whatever it is. It's just another way to earn more money. These things have been kicking my ass, and it hasn't even been worth it lately. I gotta make sure nothing's gonna come out here and fuck me up. Those back down there, we're good. Let's see. See, it's all shit stuff.
Fire seeks what it will.
Oh, it's this one. I should be able to actually do this. You just gotta stand in the ground. This one's actually easy. We'll stick with the fire, I guess.
Wind conspires with the flames.
No, that's what my choice was to fight against. I gotta get past this. See this? See the skull shooting fire? That's what I did and fucking me. I'm choosing even more, so it's gonna be even more now.
Your potential remains unrealized.
And I just died and lost everything. I don't even know what the fuck killed me there. It happened so fast. Last year, running back, defensive end, that's what, yeah, this defensive end, but this year, it's looking like a defensive lineman, a guard,
Oh,
into
nice.
center.
Good stuff, buddy.
I think as training goes on, you'll know more, you know.
Yeah.
See who, you know, because you never know, somebody else could be good in a position. Oh, there's a bunch of bosses here, that's not good. Shit.
Oh, now it's
I can't do this just yet.
Oh, I'm setting the wrong button. Yeah, that thing seems way better than the spin as of right now. I was really hoping to get like better drops. The green stuff seems to kill the fastest.
It looks like a poison thing.
Oh no no!
Fuck you up.
I lived, but I hit the wrong buttons. I gotta be careful with this boss. I have to like keep moving and do circles. It's stupid. I gotta stay away from him when his shield is up. He's dead. Of course, I got a little stupid ball. I'm never gonna fucking use. No, he's not dead.
He's not using the shield now.
See? That green thing fucks him up quick like. I'm just gonna have to switch it over to that, I think. It's a big pain in the ass because I have to hold the shift down to use it. I can't just click my mouse like I wish I could. You know? With the rest of the other skills, I can click my mouse. Oh, I can't go. I'm an idiot.
That looks like a boss.
It is. It's a little mini one, but yeah. There's like bosses, little mini bosses everywhere in the snap. It's crazy.
So this really is just like Diablo. Diablo 2, they have the same setup as the mini boss. Without just 5 extra clothing.
Yep.
Oh no.
It says, I was hoping never get offensive line, but after they had me play a few downs as right guard, it's not that bad. And they had me do some training as a center, and all my snaps are really good. Shocking. Shockingly.
That's good. Was it mainly afraid of violence?
That fucking rolled him, man.
Because isn't NFL the one of the most violent games after before or after rugby? Like rugby is number 1.
I'm not sure.
I don't know soccer doesn't have violence at all.
No.
So it's
All hockey's violent. Real violent. You're allowed to fight and stuff. Move, yeah.
yeah, but they're not constantly attacking each other.
Yes, but the hits you take are 1,000 times worse, because you get to go up the goal in like 60 miles an hour and get thrown into a board, you know, like. I think this guy has the same strength as my green. No, my green's kicking his ass. Sorry. It's weird because my green is keeping me alive too, so I think I really need to look at whatever this green skill is because. Blade Fury. Alright, where are these fucking things coming from?
Something's moving down.
Right there.
There's 2 of them.
I'm gonna close this.
Oh, was it like that bad that they had to like stop the game?
Well, like people when they go down, they throw off their helmets and shit to fight, gloves. And then what happens when you go down head first?
Oh,
You see what I mean? The severity of their injuries are more worse than the NFL. It might not happen as much, but it's worse. Just like 3 weeks ago, somebody in Massachusetts, a kid in school, was paralyzed because of hockey. This happened a couple weeks ago, and all the big football players and everybody were down here doing a hockey game yesterday to try to come up with money to take care of him. They gotta have to build a ramp and everything. He's in Atlanta right now. Slammed somebody's head on the ice. Yeah. People do stupid shit. You know, if they just keep it clean like back in the days fighting, you know. But something happened around when I was in like 5th grade. People stopped wanting to fight each other with their fists. They started bringing in like little weapons and mace, and then the next thing you know, like I never had to deal with guns when I was in school, but that's where we're at today. It's like honor that used to be in a fight is not there anymore, and people are afraid to lose. I don't think I don't know. They're afraid to lose, or they're afraid to get my ass kicked. I don't know. Oh, this guy's hard, so I gotta pay attention.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Got him that time.
I never heard of such thing as a fair fight since 2000.
Yeah, like everybody fights like cowards now, and they want to bring guns and weapons. And
that's why I never trusted that kid that threatened me to fight. You know that I told you about, that called me the N-word. I wanted to go do something, but I don't trust him. He may have pulled out a knife or something that got me with the one of his needles, you know?
there's always a 5-minute penalty. Yeah. Yep, there's always a 5-minute, and like we used to have like a guy on the Bruins back in the day, like the 70s, early 80s, that would fight all the time, you know, and like back then, the only cheap thing they would do is, if they could, they'd put your jersey over your head and then punch you. That was the only cheap thing about it, you know. But it became such a well-known move that it wasn't cheap. That's what both people would like try to pull it over. You know what I mean? And
I've seen that happen for years. Well, throughout the lifetime of watching hockey.
all right, 3's for my corrupt blood, so we'll go.
Shrapnel and shards abound.
I'm not gonna make it through another one.
So be it. As disappointing
my
as it
ass.
is.
But yeah, I'm not getting anything I really want. So there was a school fight, and out of nowhere, this kid just picked another kid up and threw him into the locker, got on top of him, and punched him repeatedly. The other kid had no time to react. Yeah. That's how a lot of my fights in school happen, too. I had one kid come up from behind me, and he hit me hard. I'm lucky the locker was there, because I, like, fell into the locker, and it gave me, like, the 2 seconds I needed to, like, it's a flash. It just came out of nowhere. I didn't know what the hell was going on. It gave me the 2 seconds to be able to gather my shit and kick his ass. And so then it became like a big thing. Like I got known as being one of the toughest kids. Like this kid killed him, sucker punched him, bad, just turned around, fucked him up. Like,
Yeah, apparently Tom Wilson from the Capitals avoids suspension for sucker punching a player on the Rangers. Panarin head first, he body slams Panarin head first into the ice. Panarin's head missed the ice by inches, and he would miss the rest of the game with a lower body injury. Interestingly enough, the NHL decided to not take a look at the Panarin incident separately. Oh, that's terrible. So even though he nearly killed
I
him,
feel you got to look at everything separate. Because remember when Gronkowski jumped on top of that other guy and he got flagged?
oh yeah,
Like he did it because he was angry, right? And his emotions got to him, but he didn't do it like he wasn't trying to fuck the guy up. It was kind of like, oh, you got the press down. He jumped on him, and then the guy's head bounced off and bit his tongue, and had to get like 30 stitches. But Gronk's arms were like this. He wasn't like trying to jump on him and hurt him. You know what I mean? He was like, fuck you, you know. And so Gronk got fined for that, but he didn't get suspended. So each case kind of needs to be, I think, looked at differently. But because in sports you do get caught up in the heat of the moment. So then you got to look at it. Was it vindictive? Was he trying to hurt the person? Or was he just caught up in the heat of the moment and not thinking, you know?
yeah.
And with Gronk, I really felt like he just wasn't thinking.
Well, yeah, for sure.
It was rarity in that one.
He barely ever thinks, man. He parties too much.
I remember the helmet swing 2 years ago on the. Yeah, that was fucked up, dude.
Dang.
Dude took off his helmet and swung it at the quarterback. Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah, that's a dirty move.
Oh.
You know that would be intentional. That's not heat of the moment right there.
Yep. This is here for now. I'll check them all out later. I'll put that away later.
Regardless, I heard that rugby is the most violent sport out of all
Let
of them.
me tell your future.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think is more violent? Well, I know they all have their pros and cons.
Rugby's played a little bit different, you know, and it's more of a team sport where you tackle as a team. So I don't know.
Oh,
You know, I think some of the most serious ones happen in the NFL. One year there was a goalie that got his neck stepped on with a blade, and blood was literally squirting out like 6 feet.
dang.
And it was like he thought he might die, but he got off and got taken care of real quick. He lived,
That's some shit.
you know. And it wasn't done on purpose. He got down. He was trying to make a block. Somebody went over him and was trying to keep their balance and just.
Oh.
And so like when stuff happens, so imagine if you're just trying to get down to the other side of the ice. You skate as fast as you can. You can hit speeds between like 40 and 60. You know, it's insane. You go to slam into somebody, and as the timing goes, somebody comes in right behind you. So now not only you hit the board with your speed, you get somebody else behind you slamming you too. You know what I mean? Like nobody in the NFL is really getting it that hard.
True.
You know what I mean? So, but it might happen more frequently in the NFL. You know, because before we were allowed to hit at the knees, like, oh, tackle low. You were taught to like dive at the knees back in the day. Now you're not. So, Gronk is a low-key gentle giant. He wouldn't hurt somebody on purpose unless somebody, during that helmet swing, the person who swung it said he did it because the QB said the N-word and he got offended.
Well, yeah, all right. So it was intentional, but it was justified.
I don't know. Didn't look like he said the N-word to me, but maybe he uses that as an excuse to try to get off the penalties. I don't know. I'd have to hear that from other people around on both teams. Because if he said the N-word, people on the Steelers would be saying he said it too. You know, his coach is black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of a stretch, but you never know because people get caught up in the heat of the moment and do and say stupid fucking shit. You know,
Still
we all
alive,
do
are
it,
we?
whether we mean to or not, you know? I'm looking to see if any 3 of these have 3 colors in their link.
That's right. I did. Yeah, the coach for them.
Oh, that's one.
He's a good coach too. I like him.
It's all right.
He's not bad.
Stay sharp out there.
He's done some stupid shit in the heat of the moment too, trying to trick people.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You know, so you never know because we're human, and humans, we do fucked up shit. You know, and sometimes we don't even realize it. We got to learn from it. If you don't learn from it, then it's a waste. You know, if you learn from it, then it's a good lesson learned. You might look like an asshole, but if you move on and you fix it, people will forgive you. QB said the hard R.
Oh.
People on the Browns said he said it, and the Steelers said he didn't. And nobody was so. Well, these are other players here. Look at
So
these
it is
skins.
just one side says versus the other, and the truth lies within the middle.
Yep. All these people are real players. All these awesome shit they have, people actually paid for, bro. The only thing these guys make money off of is cosmetics. That's it.
Dang.
There's nothing to get ahead in this game.
There's no stats for those cool ass looking wings.
Nope.
Dang. Why would they
It's so cool.
microcharge a credit card just to look cool? If it doesn't
Because
help?
it's a free-to-play game.
Oh.
They have to make money somehow, and these people have probably played the game as much as I have. You know, like, look at. Let me shut this camera down. See, people? Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Oh, it said it right there. I could have
You
showed
only
you.
live once, exile.
Right? Yeah, look.
Dang. 1,200. Dang.
So for a free game, I put a lot of time into this. I got some cosmetics. This white glove is cosmetic.
Oh.
That is cosmetic, and you can't see because he's wearing a helmet, but his eyes light up.
Oh, that's
So, you know, you can win for any free mini cosmetics and shit like that.
yeah.
Once in a while, they'll have stuff where they're giving away big wings, like not giving away, but you gotta earn it. Like the first
Yeah.
one to get to this dungeon and first 100 people will get wings or some shit, you know.
Like the Invincible Overwatch.
Yeah, but they go by the first people, meaning so like you have to get through the game.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So they'll start the game over new, you know, and everybody starts at level 0, and it's like now it's a race. It's not about so much. It's not about leveling, getting gear. It's about trying to, as fast as you can, get there to be the first one so you can get the wings, you know. So, and then during week 17 last season, they had Big Ben rest on the bench, and at the end of the game, the two made up for what happened before and moved on. That's good, and that's what they should do, you know. That's like the guy that's on Tom Brady's team right now. I forget his name, but he's an asshole. He kicks people when they're down, stomps them in their nuts and shit.
Oh, really?
He used to all the time. He's gotten better over the years because he got fined like so many times, and then it got so bad that they fined him like 3 or 4 times in 1 year, and he kept just doing stupid shit. So they fucking suspended him. But he's so good on defense that they keep him around. And Tom Brady hated playing against him because Tom Brady's like, he's a cheap ass motherfucker. But now that he's on Tom Brady's team, Tom Brady fucking love his ass.
But still not. They should fight.
I forget his name.
Nuts while they're down. That's just fucked up.
It wasn't like he was aiming for the nuts. He was walking away and he just went to like stop him like a fuck you, but with your cleats and shit, dude. Like, yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Who was the guy? I don't want to watch videos because it'll cut me out.
Stone.
I'm gonna go back to Act 6. No. Yeah, I want to go back to this now.
Yeah, that's just fucked up. But still, even still, like, stopping him and then his nuts while he's down.
Not good shit, dude. I don't get it. Is it the guy? I don't know. I didn't watch all that Super Bowl, dude. Like when Tom Brady's team started getting ahead so much, I'm like, I'm done. And then the other team was dropping it, just playing stupid. I think the game was over. Yeah, the Super Bowl. The Chiefs played so bad, made like key mistakes, rookie mistakes. I actually feel hungry, but I'm afraid to eat. I don't want to pass out. Early, last time you came to work, you came back, I was in bed. No, not even night. Like 4 to 9 on Pete's Place hours. Yeah, he made insane throws. Yeah, he had one diving throw that was like perfect, and Kelsey didn't catch it.
Yeah.
And it was weird because there was like key players that normally don't drop that shit. And they were.
Maybe they were just under pressure because they were on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they went the year before. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a shitty excuse. Yeah, perfect throw, dude. It's sick when you watch it. Like, Mahomes played so good. Like, if Brady and Mahomes switched teams, right, the same teams would still win the Super Bowl because it wouldn't have mattered how good Brady was because the fucking other team would have kept dropping and doing stupid shit.
So wait, you're saying like if Mahomes played for the Bucs?
Yep, and Brady was on that. Yep, Brady would have lost if that team. It wasn't on the quarterbacks. Both quarterbacks did really good. And Mahomes is trying to stay positive. He's trying.
Yeah. Hey, at least
something
defended
hard in the
himself.
center here. I think.
It wasn't that bad of a blowout.
Yeah, it was. And that's what
You have, like,
bothered
the
me.
score was
Ducky, this is what bothered me about the Super Bowl too, was the fact that it was a blowout because Tom Brady and Gronk said
That's right.
they have won so many Super Bowls, they need the one where they do a blowout and then they got it. So that's what bothered me about it, was like,
That's right.
I felt like some of the Patriots teams that we had were way better. Like the year we went undefeated and we lost, right? As much as Tom Brady, like, oh, I wish I could have that back, right? Maybe if Tom Brady played a little bit better in the first, second, and third quarter, especially the first quarter, we wouldn't have been down by that. You know what I mean? Tom Brady could never score in like the first quarter in all the Super Bowls. It was like a big fucking thing. You know what I mean? And if he did score, they wouldn't have been close games. Oh, staff up there. Yeah. Yeah, you're stuck running the whole fucking game. Sucks. I think the way Mahomes plays is very dangerous. And I mean dangerous in like
Oh, you were referring to Mahomes in that last one?
both him and Brady, potentially. Mahomes, the way he plays, it's just not the way a good quarterback should play, but he makes it work.
Yeah. I think the stats from Mahomes was after the snap. He was scrambling for 262 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but he kept getting chased.
Yeah, it was ugly. I think I made it to right before halftime,
I wasn't even working.
and I jumped back on Overwatch. I was like, fuck this shit, dude, it's done.
Yeah, I was home watching. I was pissed.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Nothing. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit.
I can't do this just yet.
Yeah, of course you can. I run circles around them. And he drops nothing but garbage. What the fuck is the point? Dickheads.
Yeah, he's a good player still, regardless. Who do you think's better at scrambling? Him or, well, who else is a good scrambler? Because Tom sucks at it, and so is
Cam's alright, he just doesn't too much, dude.
Cam.
If Cam did it in the right times and didn't have to rely on it because he had an arm, Cam would probably be one of the best. But as him, I thought Kaepernick was a good hustler.
I never seen him play, to be honest.
Fuck, there's somebody else too I can't remember. Michael Vick back in the day. That was back in the day.
Okay, yeah. All right, I remember seeing Michael Vick play a few games.
But you know, like all those type of quarterbacks throughout the years, they got nowhere. You know, Patrick Mahomes is really the first one. Russell Wilson too. That's who the other one was. Russell Wilson, yeah, Lamar Jackson, the guy on Denver. It's like it's becoming a thing to have scrambling quarterbacks in the league. You know?
Is that like the entire passing or something?
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
Well, it seems like it's going back to the old school way, but remember, Theodore Roosevelt invented the front forward pass. Oh wow, that's great stats. Well, if you remember your NFL, you remember that it was all just running and tackle. It was all scramble. There was barely any passes.
I don't know. Look at Joe Montana.
That was after Theo Roosevelt.
Yeah, I don't know all old school football, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Since I've been watching it, it's been our throwing quarterbacks have always dominated until recently. And still, like, Tom Brady still dominated the Super Bowl this year. It's like the only time a running quarterback wins the Super Bowl is if they're playing against a shittier team or another running quarterback. It's weird. At least that's how I feel.
For sure. I'm gonna ask Google that question. When did Teddy Roosevelt invent the forward pass?
Hello.
1906.
Nationwide in 1905, President Theodore Roosevelt demanded rules reform to make the game safer. The first forward pass completion was from St.
We do this for freedom.
Bradbury Robinson to Jack Schneider on Sept.
September 5th, 1906. Yeah. So it was a college team that did it. Yeah, because it was all running and tackling before this.
Yeah, I think he was the first quarterback to have 1,000 and 1,000.
That's cool. Well, in modern football, old school football, there's probably a ton more quarterbacks that have 2,000 plus rushing yards. That's all they did. Back when the Browns were still a good team and they didn't have the Super Bowl.
I got that on my favorites.
He's a strong.
It'll be out in a second.
Yeah, I think.
Fuck. I hope I recorded them. Let me see.
I like Baptiste's new skin though. 1970s fucking black man.
See, that's all I have for videos when I'm on my vacation so far. Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's all I have for videos to post. I'm gonna be gone. Let's see.
Oh, excuse me.
That's 14 days exactly. So I still need to play a bunch of fucking matches. Damn.
Well, you got all of tonight, man.
Yeah, I won't do it. I gotta do it in the daytime. I think right now is my go time. That's when I feel the best.
Yeah. Well, you got all of tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but see, lately I've been losing a lot, so it sucks. You know, play 20 matches, win 2, one's good. It's like, well, what the fuck? It doesn't matter how good I do, you know what I mean? I can make all the calls till I'm fucking blue in my face, and still.
Is there a way I can send you that clip I want to show you?
No.
One of my first.
So.
Alright, dang. You just have to come to my apartment and look at it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, I got those memory sticks in Kenny's car.
I'll get them tomorrow or something.
Yeah. I'll come up and throw them in.
Alright.
You know. I think they'll work.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they'll work. It's probably like 80-20, you know. 80-20.
I don't know exactly how many slots I have on my computer.
I don't want to do this right now either. Yeah, I know, huh? Hey, you do pretty good content. Well, no, you can share replays now. Not replay. Yeah, replays, like the whole game. You know what I mean? So I click on this, right? We can share. It gives you the code. Right? Now I send this code to you. You go into here and just type it in, and you can watch my games and make whatever content you want. So you can do it that way, but there's nothing for this.
My brother.
Right here, you know what I'm saying? So when you come into the highlights, you can't share these with anybody unless you record them. And what I like to do with the highlights, is I get a bunch saved up down here, I record them all, throw them in my editor, and then I cut out the beginning and the end, and then just link them together. Some music, you know? It's like you would have to see Ryan do that, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm not sure about that. Probably not. Probably not. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that because you're cross-platform. Yeah.
Oh, he's playing Overwatch on what, Xbox? Or?
Yeah. Overwatch 2, I think they're going to be making that cross-platform, but just for the PvE.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because it's going to be like playing this type of shit, you know?
Oh, okay.
Something like, you know, where it's like telling a story.
Oh. When I get home, I'm playing some of them challenge missions. I love when they do those ones, man. I like that.
I don't mind them. I wish I get good groups that actually want to help me get the achievements, so, you know.
Oh, for sure.
They have some cool skins right now.
I really like
some are pink. I love pink in this game.
The Halloween one they do.
I could try go to my dad's. Yeah. Look at this skin. I love purple, and then the pink, that looks cool as fuck. This one, the green, but still, it's nice and bright.
She looks like a parrot.
Again, another shitty fucking ball one.
Yeah.
This is cool, dude. You got the afro, dude. You know me with my characters in game.
1970s black man.
I love playing a fucking black man with an afro in my video games. Love it. It's okay.
Nah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yes.
Can you go back to it for a minute? That's whitewashed. A real black African doesn't have the Roman fucking helmet or nothing like that. Or the fucking lion hide.
Oh, well, I'm sure it probably goes with some stupid story mode. Each skin usually
Oh,
does have a story behind it. You just
Well.
have to like look it up.
seems whitewashed to me.
Is that candy?
Yeah, he's junk food.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even read the name junk food. I'm like, I don't know. That's like, here, little kids, I got some candy for you.
It is a little bit
Cross-platform. Will be for PvP too? Oh, that's going to be interesting to see. I'm buying all the Diva and Somber anniversary skins. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Hers, like, what the fuck? That's like ketchup and mustard with lettuce.
Oh,
And
that's gross.
and this looks cool. It's almost like a Catwoman, black cat, you know?
I had a salad earlier, so that just made me think of ketchup and mustard on. Oh,
That's a cool looking gun, though.
oh, that is sick.
I didn't look at the web. She don't have shit. Let's see.
Oh Lord.
That's pretty detailed, dude. That's a fucking
Jawbreaker,
yeah, look
get
at
grenades.
sprinkles. A donut.
That's a donut bomb. Oh Lord.
Nothing for him. Let's just see as well.
Groovy.
Groovy.
My brother.
Eh,
That's not cool.
this weapon should be cool. Yeah, does look cool.
What's the Z's?
What's cool is like when you shoot this dart and you got your graphics up all the way, when you go in the replay and you pause it, you can see the dart. Put it in slow motion, the stuff inside still moves and everything. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's it. Can you see the Z's? Oh,
That's a
same
sick
colors.
Yep. New Somber skin is gonna make me broke. So I'm gonna have to grind for all the other yeah. Hey, I was watching a new YouTuber the other day. They had like 50,000 fucking gold, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Let me see if he's on, dude. I actually want to group up with this guy. Let's see. No, he's not on. That stinks. No. Luckily, I already have one of the Diva anniversary skins from last year. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like that. The skin too. Cultural appropriation. He's a biker.
My blade never dulls.
At least I'm not a hog.
Oh, was that supposed to be the Grinch Junkrat?
It's just him talking.
Smile.
Oh, you can't hear it. Yeah, but yeah.
At least I'm not a rat. Settle down.
We're a good team.
Your judgment is flawed.
How riveting!
Give up! Me? No way!
Amusement.
That's alright. That's cool.
Yeah.
Sucks. Yeah.
Normally, skin cookie. Nice.
Alright. I gotta go to the restroom.
Alright, I'll get out your way.
Well, Ducky, I'm probably gonna cut my stream off here. I still got a lot I gotta do, brother. I appreciate your hard work today, man. Enjoy your next 2 weeks, and before I leave, I'll send you an email letting you know if I'm bringing my computer or not, and what my plans are, and who knows.
Add me on Overwatch, Ninja42088. While he's gone, we can play.
He's on
Oh, that's
something
right,
else, yeah.
Xbox. Wow, my bad. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's on Xbox, so
I only have it on PC.
get my
I forgot.
bandanas out of the way here.
I know it was just like a minute ago, but I legit forgot.
I think DJ Pablo's still online. Tell him I said hello. If you end up over there. He said, okay, Bear. Bye. Bye, Evan.
Bye, buddy.
Thank you for your support, bro. I love it. You have a good day. Stay positive. Keep up the hard work. It'll pay off someday, man.
Stay healthy, bro.
For sure. Yeah, it's this one. All right.